color bleeds into the same.
Hello family, today we're going to cover some different things that I do throughout the day, maybe daily or within a week. I don't pop pills for one thing. I don't like popping pills, vitamins, any form of pills. That's just me. I use herbs, and specifically I like to put the herbs within distilled water. That way I get the full effect of the herbs. So this is another way of taking care of your own needs. I have a ton of different hacks. We're going to cover a lot of stuff over the course of weeks and months. So buckle up. Let's go for the ride. Okay family, just some different things I like to use. Every now and then my BP, my blood pressure, it'll get up, so I use the sea hall herb. It works. It lowers my blood pressure, and also I use this chamomile tea, this lavender and chamomile tea, just form of tea bags. My distilled water. Love distilled water. Distilled water is zapped of, it's just 100% water. No minerals. So I get all my minerals from the herb, the tea, whatever the true desire of what I want. There's no whatever comes in tap water, the traces of arsenic, fluoride, whatever's in there, all the random stuff. Okay fam, this ginger root, this is what we're going to be using today. Because I love ginger. Ginger, it gives me a feeling of well-being. According to the web, it's good for blood pressure as well, cardiovascular. It's a great antioxidant. Now what I do, we're going to do the ginger this time. This is my little coffee maker. I'll just put the ginger root. I'll be ordering some more of this stuff. I gotta find another source because this source is no longer available. She got away from the herbs. So just find a good source online to get your herbs. So I put that in the bottom of the coffee pot. I already got my distilled water poured in there and no filter. And I'll brew it. We'll let that fill up. We'll let it sit for about 15 minutes. Let the distilled water soak up the herbs, the ginger, real good for about 15. I love doing it 20-25 minutes. The longer, the better. We'll be right back. Alright, it's been about 30 minutes. Show you what I do. I use this as a strainer. Put it in the cup. This is essentially another coffee maker for 1 cup. This is the coffee grind section of it. There's another one that goes in here. It's just for coffee pods. A lot of times I just get the the grinds because it's cheaper. Another thing too, I use distilled water to make my coffee. That way I get the full effect of the coffee itself, the caffeine in a sense. So pour this in here to catch the ginger. Fill my cup up some more. Remember guys, I recycle everything. So this ginger, sometimes I'll save it and I'll blend it with the new ginger. So I'll put it in, I'll put a little bit of the old ginger in with the new ginger the next time I make another batch. Give it a little taste test here. Some good stuff. Very spicy. I love it. Like I said, it gives me a feeling of well-being. My numbers are good, by the way, as far as my blood pressure, cholesterol, all that stuff. So something's working. I just put it to you like that. Another thing I want you guys to see before we get out of here. There's my peppers. And those get about 1 inch, 1 inch and a half. I'll transplant all of them, and you guys will see this process all the way through. Same thing with the tomatoes. The tomatoes have sprouted. Once they get to about a little bit bigger, I'll transplant them as well. So I hope you guys have learned something. It's just normal routine stuff, just a way to do stuff yourself. You do stuff yourself, don't run to the store all the time. Do this stuff yourself. Depend on yourself. I would like to get to a point where I'll be growing these herbs as well, but I do have relevant sources. It's not, I know the source that I use now for my herbs is good. And that's just a few herbs I use. There's another herb, sarsaparilla, that I use, and it helps. It's essentially it's tree bark. It has to soak a little bit longer in the water, but it works. It works. I work out. I have the cuts. I'm up in age. I mean, I'm not elderly or anything, but I have, I mean, I do pretty good as far as muscle wise. I build muscle. I don't take all those supplements, the creatine and all that stuff. So it's just another thing. I'll go through it on another video. So you guys like, share, and subscribe. Now I'll catch you next go around.